something. That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief. Patrick's life quickly got...
It's 11:30 in the morning here in Chico on November, I think it's 9th, 2018. This is incredible. It looks like it's 7:30 in the evening. Well, howdy there, pipe pals and gals. Well, this is a very special video because I am going to be doing a very special box opening. Look what I got. I got something from the Apple Store earlier today. Just got back from a parish council meeting and treating myself now to this fun box opening where I'm going to be looking at, believe it or not, the brand new iPad Pro. Let's see if I can get that box in there. The iPad Pro. And this is the 12.9 inch. So we're going to be doing an unboxing of that iPad, brand new iPad, coming up right now. Okay, I'm back with this new box opening. I'm really excited about it. So maybe what we'll do is I'll do a little bit of filming on my iPhone XS Max here, and then after I get this set up, we will maybe do some filming on that as well. So let's go ahead and just do this box opening here and just see what we can see here. This is really, really beautiful. I've seen a lot of box openings already, and so I think this is cool. Okay, so this is this is awesome. Okay, I want to see if I can get the camera to maybe capture some of the, oops. Okay, can I do this? Okay, there we go. Trying to do a hands-free thing here. Okay, well, okay, so, well, that didn't quite work out too well. Okay. Alrighty. I gotta tell you, I am pretty excited about this, although I've been watching a lot of reviews about the iPad, the new iPad, and I'm a little bit concerned about some of its qualities, its construction, although Apple always makes really good products. Sometimes Apple kind of outsmarts themselves. Okay, so let's look at this here. And there it is. Wow. Okay, so here is the new, they say it's pretty lightweight. Well, kind of looking at it just kind of before I take the wrapping off. It does feel awfully thin. And this is the Space Gray, I believe, model. So let's go ahead and do that satisfying Apple sound. Okay, and just throw that off to the side there. And, okay, oh, how do I turn that on? Oh, I guess I have to hit this power button right up here. That should do it. At least I hope it does. I can see me right there. Hey, okay. Well, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and I'll be back when it's set up, okay? Okay. So, copying from the old iPad 12-inch to the new one, and I thought I would go ahead and also open up the new Apple Pencil. There we go. Okay, oops. Well, wait a minute now. Hold on a second. Okay, so here's the new Apple Pencil. Get that there. And this is really cool because it, unlike the previous model, oh, we just pull it out just like so. Wait a minute now. How come it's not working? Okay. Ah, there we go. Pull it out just like so. Designed by Apple in California. People's Republic of California. Okay. And there it is. Okay. Now some people say they like this, the feel of this better. I am yet to see. Okay, well, you know, it does have more of a pencil-y feel to it because of this ridge here, this flat surface here, and that flat surface is designed to go just like that, and that's how it charges. That's how it connects to your iPad. The old ones had to, they had a lightning port thing. You have a little cap that you would take off and loose and stick it in there, like right there, which is really weird. And I was always afraid I was going to break this or break both of them, you know. But anyway, so you just tap it on there, and Bob's your uncle, Sally's your aunt. And here's the new Apple Pencil. The tip is the same, but instead of having that little cap where you would like stick it in there to charge it, now you just put it on top and magnetically it starts to charge. And it also begins to pair as well. Should pair. It should pair. Hey. Well, maybe it'll pair later. It's now downloading on my other apps. Okay, so you might notice something. There's no home button on this new iPad. It is Face ID. Yes, Face ID. Can you believe it? It's recording. Oh, howdy, Pipe Pals. Well, this has been one of those interesting learning experiences, okay? So, was the video I just uploaded, I found out half of it is missing. Somebody said, hey, it was an interesting video, then all of a sudden it went black. And I went black? What do you mean it went black? And so I sure enough, the video just went dark. And so I went into LumaFusion. And anyway, so anyway, I'm making it again. I'm going to try to fix it by adding a new little epilogue here. I guess that's what it is. I meant to say in the beginning, well, in the beginning you saw, hopefully you'll still see that video, of me driving in the dark. And it's 11:30 in the morning, okay? Now, even though that's the video, and that's what I really am talking about is the campfire, and by the way, let me just say up right up front, I'm okay. The night before it all happened, I went to the Apple Store in Roseville, the Galleria, and I got the new iPad 12.9 inch for creative content creation, and I'm making videos now, trying to use LumaFusion. And anyway, but what I was trying to say is going to try to juxtapose the fact that 1 minute life is really good, and the next minute life is terrifying. Life is nature sometimes takes over, whether it's a hurricane or it's a tropical storm, or it's an earthquake, or a wildfire, you know, aliens, whether they're illegal aliens or, you know, space aliens or just whatever, you know. And just maybe it's your in-laws coming for Thanksgiving. That can be pretty stressful too. Yes, it can. Anyway, so I was not actually, I mean, yes, I had the night before, a week ago, almost a little over a week ago. Tonight's Thursday, so it's been a little over a week. But Thursday morning, we woke up to the black cloud, as you can see. Hopefully now some of you probably watched this video. I know the last video I uploaded. And anyway, so then later that night, I went out to the outskirts of Chico to record Paradise in the distance there at night burning. That's Paradise, the city Paradise burning in the distance there. And then the next day, the very next day at noon, it was still like it was 8 o'clock at night. So that's why I rolled those three little clips there. So that's what you're seeing there. That's what we looked like here for the last 3 or 4 days. 2 days of literally the sun just it was like something very biblical. The sun refused to shine. It was night for almost 2 whole days. So it's probably like what it's like living up in Alaska or Canada or something like that, So anyway, so I got on there and I even had my little Canadian pipe there, and see, I was smoking some of that blueberry, Sillam's blueberry, Sillam's in the blue can. And anyway, the reason why I'm not even puffing on a pipe right now was only because it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I went to check on the video that I uploaded earlier this evening, and I went out and did some shopping to get some more dongles, more USB-C to try to connect the new iPad to all the other interfaces, because I was having a problem uploading the video directly to YouTube. I thought I could do everything. Again, my challenge is, Elsie, stop that. My challenge is I'm going to try and really make these iPads. I have a couple of them. I have one from last year, and I got the brand new one. And I believe in many ways you can probably, if you're willing to put the time in to learn new workflows, yes, boys and girls, you can actually use this as a creation content device, and it can replace your laptop. Okay, so, but anyway, that's going to talk about that in just a little bit here in just a moment. But anyway, what I was trying to do was I was going to make this original video, and it was going to just highlight, getting the new iPad, and isn't life great, and life is wonderful. And then the very next morning, at least this area here completely changed. The north state of California, and the south too, have been devastated by wildfires. Wait, oh, sorry. Elsie, what are you doing? What are you doing, kitty? Kitty, hold on a second. Here's Elsie. There she is. Oh my goodness, look how big that kitty cat is. It's a lion. Okay. She got her little paw caught inside a grill in the back of the TV back there. And she couldn't get loose. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know what you were thinking. Oh well. Anyway, cats. Okay, go play. So, anyway, that's a goofy cat. So, did you go eat your salmon? I got you some salmon. Yeah. Anyway, so the point of the video was just to, talk about just stuff in my life. And but then I had shot all that earlier video for the iPad Pro, box opening and all that good stuff. And I said, oh my gosh, things have really radically changed. Things are very dangerous here. People are being burned out of their homes. Their town is being burnt to the ground. People are dying. We've got refugees, and evacuees, and it's just going from bad to worse, from bad to worse, from bad to worse. So anyway, and I had a couple of people send me little messages saying, hey, are you okay? You're up in that area, I think, and yes, we are. And the flames did come, close. They didn't, fortunately, they did not get into Chico proper. Had they started, lighting off residential homes, It could have been an absolute, it could have even been more horrific, if that could even be possible. I mean, you know, 2 towns could have been burnt well, actually 2 towns have been burnt, actually 3, maybe 4. Concow, Sterling City, Magalia, as well as Paradise. So that's kind of like 4, you know, northern town communities. So I'm just, it's just devastating. So anyway, so that's one of the things that, okay, is this still working? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm kind of digress here. Let me put my glasses on. I'm having a hard time seeing the readout. Okay. Almost 9 minutes, I guess. So, but anyway, basically, part of my reason for making the video in the first place was just to talk about the iPad Pro and trying to, you know, use it more and more as an actual content creation device. Do you want to go back outside? Yeah, there she goes. She does these little weird kitty cat things at night, and sometimes I know that's part of having a kitty cat, but usually she likes to do her little thing, and then she'll calm down when she's kind of revved up right now. I gave her a little bit of salmon. Maybe that was not a smart thing to do. It was a little bit of treat from Trader Joe's, and I thought, oh, she'll like this a little bit, because I liked it too. So, oh yeah. People spoil their pets. I know I do. I don't know about you. Do you spoil your pets? Oh man, I try not to give them crap. You know, I mean, I'll give them real meat. Let's see, a little bit of cheese, you know, and fish, you know. But I don't give them like junk food, like people will give them McDonald's and, you know, Happy Meal stuff and, you know, stuff like that. I try to give her just basic food, real food, you know. So anyway, if it's going to kill her, I guess it's going to kill me too. I mean, you don't want to get out of this world alive, that's for sure. So anyway, as I was saying, I was just going to try to, you know, use the iPad and really get to, you know, because it's, you know, the whole thing that Apple says is that the iPads can be laptop replacements. Now, I don't know if it's a laptop replacement in some ways, because I have laptops, and sometimes I use them. If I'm doing multiple projects, like audio projects or video projects, I kind of make them into like a little farm where I can kind of, you know, do different projects, you know, and at the same time. So sometimes I've used the laptop when I need an extra processor to process a file or something. Elsie, what are you doing now? Elsie, what are you doing? When she makes weird noises that I'm not familiar with, then I kind of start worrying, like, okay, what is she doing now? Anyway, well, I just don't want her to get hurt or break something, or both. Anyway, sometimes she finds new things that she gets fascinated with. I mean, and stuff she's walked by 100 times before, and then all of a sudden now it's interesting. And I was like, okay, you know. So, but anyway, so this whole challenge of trying to actually use the iPad for your major, you know, computing device and working device. And so I'm kind of intrigued by trying to do that, and I have been for a couple years. And I think that it's possible, but again, you know, I think I've said it before, that you have to relearn things, and we don't like to relearn things. I mean, I can make videos now. I mean, just shooting the video is one part of it, but putting it all together, I can probably put a video together now within 30 minutes. You know, whereas before it would take me hours when I was learning how to do video editing on the Final Cut Pro. But I know pretty much everything I want to do and my style of doing things, and which is very little style, by the way. So I know what I want to do. I know how to do it. I know where everything's at, blah, 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 and I put it all together. And, you know, it's sort of like if you've ever made prime rib before, you know, there's a secret to it. There's kind of a knack, you know, kind of a specialty kind of thing. But once you figure it out, then it's kind of, I mean, it's not, you know, all the guesswork is done. You just kind of just do what you need to do, and it's just, you know, it's so much easier that way. But the first few times that you try to do it, you'll be lucky if it works out the first time. Most of the time, you know, it comes out way too hard, way too tough, and it's just terrible. But people still say, oh, this is delicious, because, you know, they don't want to hurt your feelings, and you spend all that money on that little piece of, that beautiful piece of meat. But there's a method to doing it, and it's a little, kind of, you do a little calculation, and I've used it now, when I make, you know, this is holiday time coming up, and I usually do a prime rib for friends, you know, at least once a year, maybe twice a year if I'm doing a special dinner for somebody. But the bottom line is that, you know, it's this little special thing, and once you get it, once you go, oh, I got it, and then it's easy. But sometimes it takes time to learn how to do that. And same thing with video editing. And so, you know, the iPad, I think that Apple has really, I don't know why it seems to be so funny this way. It's like, woo, you know. They're coming late to the game because if they want to make this truly an iPad Pro to really replace your laptop, you've got to put the Apple Pro programs on here. You've got to find iOS equivalent to Final Cut Pro. There has to be a Final Cut Pro for the iPad, just like there's GarageBand for the iPad, which is actually a very, very good app. I mean, it does a great thing. I guess the Photoshop, the full version of Photoshop, is supposedly coming to the iPad in the next year. So, you know, Photoshop and Final Cut Pro, and if you're an Adobe Premiere person, I guess that those three programs are kind of like the big software editing programs that people use on a daily basis to create video content. So Apple is really, sadly, they're late to the game when it's coming to their own products doing video editing on an iPad. So you got LumaFusion out there that's doing great stuff, and but it's got some bugs to it. I have to say that, you know, it kind of looks like it's got some potential, and I've played with it a few times, but sometimes it does weird things, like deleting, for some reason, part of my video. It's like, what the H? So anyway, that's kind of where it's at. So that's why I made this video. Hopefully I can put this clip in where the last one was, the original one, because I'm pretty much said exactly, I wouldn't say word for word exactly what I said in the last one, but pretty close, pretty close. All right, so sorry about the hiccup there, guys. Thanks for watching the whole video this time, and we'll see you on the next one. Holy Smoking Pipe Padre saying be safe out there, and God bless. Bye-bye.
Heavenly Father, please help us. Please help us to be safe. I'm thankful for Jeremy and his willingness to be brave.